Hello and welcome to Tales Across Time and Space. I'm Thomas, your Game Master, and I'm joined by Radical Dishonesty.
Hi, I'm Radical Dishonesty, and I play Sohoi, the Chosen One.
And I'm sitting next to Crystalum Kitsune.
Hi, I'm Crystalum Kitsune, and I am playing Lara the Mystic.
I can't believe it's not Janie SP.
Hi, I'm Janie SP, and I'm playing Janox, the memory?
Yeah, the memory now, yeah.
Now in the memory.
And hopefully he remembered the joke from last week. It's Zeistund.
I'm Zeistund, and Jane is acting pretty sus right now.
Oh!
That's topical. For once. Yeah. I guess. Well, I say for once, but I don't know. Anyways, today we're playing Interstitial Logos. But first, some updates here. As you may have noticed, we have rolled back our start time, just to give us a little more time to make sure we are prepped and comparatively focused on the game. So hopefully this works better, where we're going to be a little more hopefully it results in a better stream. That's my hope here. Nothing else on the horizon right now, but we'll see where it goes. And if you tuned into last week's spoilerific discussion panel thing, cool. Feel free to comment on there about things you might want to see too, because I can try to work them in. But with that,
and by the way, I'm playing Zeistund, the discarded.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, did you forget him?
No. He did the gag. To be honest, I if you finish your gag, I think that you're good.
Because he's did you actually forget him, or was that a
gag? Obviously,
no. He was called on, and he made a joke instead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, your joke was discarded.
With that all the way, though, last time. Funny enough, I actually don't have the biggest memory, but basically the gist of it is that you realize, okay, we need a sword to fix the time paradox going on here. You ran into Master Lionel, who told you about the four masters of heart, will, mind, and soul. Soul was the last one. And then he also told you that everyone sans Laura was part of a prophesied 5 that were foretold in the Lux Logos that were destined to bring about the end of the Hallowed, and revealed some more about the Hallowed story himself. But he said that he will be waiting for you if he was needed, and left you a ferry to take you off to Avalon. The ferry appearing is exactly the last thing that happened. Nothing happened after the ferry appeared. Nothing at all.
Ignore anything we did before that, because we're still...
There was no what?
There is no toll requested by the ferryman or anything. That would be ridiculous.
I know what you mean by ferry, but my mind just went to the little ferries, the ferry,
To be fair, he's probably a Fey ferryman.
So he's a fairy.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not good at judges' relationships.
The question is he a fairly ferryman?
Dear God, I'm already tired.
But we haven't even gotten into the gameplay yet.
I know, and I've been tired.
But that takes us to today's episode, which I probably should have paid attention to what I named it. Trials Across Time and Mist.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. It's named after our channel.
Yes, it is. Well, actually, it's named after the original thing on there, but regardless, the original campaign I ran, which was Trials Across Time and Space.
And that's why you.
And that's where the
across.
Yep.
Be careful of giant frogs now.
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
So yes, the ferry is sitting out there, and he beckons for you to board the wooden vessel as a thick fog rolls in.
Yeah. So Zyson's gonna be like, so are you a ferryman?
If he's telling puns, he's gonna get hit.
I love it.
That's his only response. It's just a low groan. He kind of gestures at the boat for you guys to get in. So what do you do?
Well, Zyson's getting
Get in the boat.
Yeah, he's getting in like he has one leg up and.
In the case of me, I'm not 100% sure about this whole getting in thing. This doesn't sound like a good idea, but I'm gonna get in just because otherwise these boys are gonna get themselves in trouble.
Okay. As everyone boards into the boat and the ferryman starts pushing with his like, he's got like a gondola staff kind of thing.
I'm actually getting in laugh because I'm going to keep an eye on Lionel for a second and go, look, we still need to discuss this whole prophecy and all that stuff. If we're going to, you sure you're able to stick around at least so we can talk when we get back with the sword?
Don't worry, you will learn much from me in due time, as is written in the prophecies.
Sohoy is paying attention visibly,
Laura's
but
kind of rolling her eyes at Lionel.
So, anyways, Jane, are you in the boat then now?
Oh yeah, I'll hop in the boat.
Yeah.
I'll be sliding in next to Laura as she is well, and I'll be like, "What? Is someone a little jealous they aren't a chosen one?"
As
I have issues with prophecies.
And as the boatman slowly pushes the boat along into the fog, before you lose sight of Lionel, you hear him shout, "Also, beware the mists. They like to test the spirits of men."
What? And I imagine he says that as soon as the mists roll in.
Do we need to try us all to the mast or something of this boat? I know, I understand, Flora. I've never been partial to prophecies myself.
But yeah, the boat ride seems slow and uneventful. It's hard to tell how much speed you are going through with the thick fog that has surrounded you. But eventually, the boat kind of comes up on a distant shore. The fog has not lifted, and the boatman just points off into the distance with a thin, bony hand. Not actually skeletal, but
That's why I was wondering. I was like, when did he become the Grim Reaper?
no, it is enough to evoke similarity, but it is just.
I was gonna say, I thought he was Fae, not the Grim Reaper.
How do you know the Grim Reaper isn't Fae?
Yes, it could be.
Anyways, so he points off to a direction in the fog, away from the water.
Is it? Just curiously, about how long do you think this ride will take, sir? Or ma'am, or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to tell under the
You've
robes.
already arrived.
Oh.
You have arrived on a distant shore, and he just points off in a direction in the fog.
No.
All right.
We're gonna do the Pirates of the Caribbean jump off the ship and walk out.
The Pirates of the Caribbean theme plays the background.
And then it kind of goes.
You will always have to do that with every boat we get on and off.
So, hey, you find yourself on a beach with black sand.
Yep, this is my type of bullshit.
Sorry, what?
I was like, yep, this is my type of bullshit.
Okay.
I thought you said this is my temple of bullshit.
I was something along those lines too, actually.
This is my temple of bullshit.
I mean, that did sound pretty accurate.
Yeah, sorry, just like, oh, a beach of black sand. This is very piracy.
Yeah. Beach of black sand and mists that are testing us. Oh, that sounds familiar.
My temple of bullshit.
So Jane, what are you doing when you first get off the boat?
I'll just like kind of be looking at Zeiston and just like shake my head a little and just I'll walk off like a normal human being.
And right as soon as you take a few steps forward, you suddenly just shoo, straight down into the sands. We'll resolve where
Okay,
you end
everyone.
up later.
Sohoi tries a little unsuccessfully to dive for him, but does not succeed in any way. I will not actually deliberately try to fight. I will deliberately not try to fight this story wise, but character wise, Sohoi is like, what is this crap?
Do you just see like vanish into sand and then you go like dig for me?
Yeah, it's like atomic fast quicksand. Like
Yeah.
This is the kind.
I'm imagining like the scene from Space Jam.
Yeah, Zeiston's like, oh, this is normal. Just takes a drink of rum and starts walking.
What are you doing, Laura?
I think she tried to reach for him, but again, kind of failed.
Well, now you failed, and now there is you are short one memory.
Does that mean we're literally gonna start losing our memories?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're short the person with the memory playbook here. It would have been funnier if it was Zeisen, though, I will admit, because that means you would have discarded the discarded.
I would say, aha, we could have a joke about forgetting the memory, but that would actually be bad. Forgetting the memory would be legitimately lethal.
Have a Shion joke in hand.
Yeah, or if it was Sohoi, we could have said, the chosen was chosen.
Yeah, that's.
And we have nothing for Laura. I'm sorry, I can't do anything with the mystic.
Missing spirited away.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Bravo there. No, like
I'm gonna say the mystic.
I push the talk button here.
Okay.
Anyway.
So now what is Sohoi and so Zeisen is continuing to walk off into the mists. What are Sohoi and Lara doing now that they have failed to claim Jane from the sand?
Sohoi has had a lot of sour looks lately. He tries following Zeistund with the aforementioned sour look.
And does Laura
don't worry. You'll get used to it. I bet he'll pop up anytime soon.
Just to keep him out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then so we're gonna cut down to Janox finds themselves in a cavern lit by glowing blue crystals. You cannot move. There's like a dim, there's like some kind of light around you that seems like. Let's be honest here. There's a magic field around you.
I'm curious, how am I bound, by the way?
I was just saying, there's a magical field binding you.
So there's nothing like physically restraining me. It's just I'm paralyzed, basically.
More or less.
I will attempt to struggle, realize I can't move, and then let out a loud sigh of, what is it this time?
Janox is onto the game.
Alright, so as in a slow, sarcastic clap kind of comes around, starts echoing down one of the tunnels as a figure who I have described before, wears a lot of black, long black hair, fairly beautiful woman walks into view. Practical, like, the outfit's kind of like more of a practical riding outfit than something that's flowy or ornate, but still looks very nice, kind of thing.
Well. If you wanted to have some private time, Mish, you could have just asked.
Anyways, ignoring that, you have fallen into my trap once again, Lara?
Again? We've done this before?
Who are you?
Hey, Laura? Wait. I mean, I don't think I'm a Laura.
Hey, Laura! First of all, you've never met anyone with that name before.
I know, I'm trying to play coy. He's trying to pretend to be cool.
I figured she would never let anyone else walk. She would be the one placing the way, but apparently she's determined to push her expendables in front of her. Figures.
Whoa. If you're talking about the same Laura, I know. Do you have a history with this Laura? Who are you then?
Yes, and it is long and detailed, and I don't want to get into it with the likes of you.
Oh, then can you kind of let me know here? I'll try to struggle a moment again.
No. I'm not about to let you go so you can go off prancing back to your mistress to tell her what you've seen and ask her to let you know that you've been a good little doggy.
I'm their mistress?
Hey!
And Morgana's...
I'm no one's dog.
As far as Morgana is concerned, because you are probably the only one that she considers to be an actual threat in that group, that you must be the leader.
That makes sense. I can see it. Whoa, dog? I'm no one's dog.
Says the person who was, until very recently, the dog of the the forgotten master.
She doesn't have to know this.
You know what? No, I'm gonna have you roll for this. You're not really a deceptive type, so I'm gonna have you roll to convince someone, because dang it, we gotta start using that move. So roll plus heart.
What roll is this?
Roll plus heart. So
that is my strong stat. So we can
roll
hope.
3. You roll 3 because you have 4 heart links.
Yeah,
at least. I think you.
roll.
All right, what do we?
That's an 11. That's pretty good.
Yep, she believes you.
Yeah. This also means that you have to actually make her believe him rather than just be like, sure. Sort of.
Perhaps I underestimated you. You seem resourceful. So is she betting you then?
This might be where we're going to need to roll in a moment, but
I think
the two of us have had some very intimate relationship. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I did not hear a word you said, but we're going to cut over to one of the other ones on that line, because I feel like that is a perfect segue moment.
Segue.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll...
I also could not hear a word what you had actually said in response.
Oh, I was saying, the two of us have had a very intimate get-together for... It's true, I did literally fix her memory not too long ago.
I know what you were referring to. I'm enjoying this.
We've been in each other's hearts.
It's totally the type of thing you could take dirtily.
I've been inside her.
Yeah, I've been inside her. There you go. Try to take some of Tyson's cockiness for a moment.
You're mentally, you're just like, okay, what would Zyson do? What would Zyson do? What would Zyson do? Don't have rum. Okay, what else would Zyson do? But yeah, no, I do want to kind of get the other groups kind of situated in, because I'm going to be trying to jump around because there's going to be a lot of solo stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's yeah. I wouldn't jump around too much because like you'll wind up with like I don't know.
If you want, you can do one follow-up thing after everyone else goes through things, so we can get back with the rest of the party or whatever.
What I'll do instead for the structure of this, it will be, Janox and Morgana will be kind of the interludes between each person's thing.
Okay.
So
that works.
Yeah, and so actually, what we will end. Actually, I do want to have Morgana say the last line before we cut over, because her last line is, "So what was it like?" And we cut over to Laura walking through the mists here. Somehow everyone has gotten separated from each other now, because Faye bullshit. So, what is going through Laura's head right now that they find themselves alone in the mists?
Well, I'm kind of wondering what exactly Janox is getting himself into. First of all.
Well, luckily you don't know what exactly.
I don't know what exactly, but I'm kind of curious as to where exactly Janox fell to.
So
might be slightly concerned.
After wandering for a bit, you come across a stone arch, think like Stonehenge style arch. It just kind of looms out of the mist, and it seems like you're kind of like in a pocket of less mist than where you are around this gate, this archway and such. When suddenly you see some blue sparks start kind of flickering to light in the middle of it, and blasting forth from the archway, kind of doing that forward scooting on the butt kind of motion, bouncing along like they were moving at high speed. Your Merlin appears.
The traditional old man Merlin.
A bit of an invigorating journey there.
Where did you come from?
Well, I came from Camelot. Your Camelot. Our Camelot.
How did you get here?
He gestures at the stone arch. Gateway. Avalon touches multiple worlds. The edges of reality bleed thin.
All right. I'm gonna pretend you're not crazy for a minute.
Why start now? But no. I am glad I have found you.
Why?
I have learned of an existence of a prophecy.
A prophecy?
Yes, one that was recorded in a powerful tome called the Lux Logos.
Again?
Oh, you have heard of it. That saves time.
You're behind, old man.
No, I am ahead in a different direction.
No, you're behind. We already have some crazy person going on about it.
Let's go. Oh, okay, we're at that point then. We need to get you out of here then. You're not part of this. And I don't want you getting hurt. If I had done more to train you, perhaps you might have been ready for this. But Arthur needs you, and I definitely think it's time for me to take more hands-on in your training.
My friends need me.
And are the other knights not friends to you? Comrades in arms? who would lay their lives down for each other?
Yes, Rad?
So
Yes, ethereal voice.
Are you okay there? You just got cut out.
sorry. I know I was legitimately clearing my throat. I was trying to explain myself, but I had muted myself because I was about to cough, and I'm like, "Aha! I can do a thing."
I just heard you clearing your throat. I'm like, is there something you want to add?
Suddenly you hear
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyways, back to Merlin.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
They are part of a prophecy. Things will work out in the end.
Well, you see, the knights have swords, and I think they can take care of themselves. These three, meanwhile, are idiots.
Meanwhile, flip back. Me trying to flip my hair and then realizing paralyzed.
And when I say idiots, I mean worse than Lancelot.
If Janak's trying to do the smolder.
I'm trying to do cool.
Laura, you have duty. You have responsibility. I admit I have been lax in showing you the way, and had I actually done the proper thing and taught you well, maybe I wouldn't feel the need to pull you back. That's all right. I'm going to make up for my mistakes.
And which mistake would that be?
Abandoning you.
Oh yeah, that one. Now, as my teacher or as my father?
Both, frankly.
Okay. Look, they need me.
And Camelot, our Camelot, needs you.
Why would they need me? They have you. They have Arthur.
And Arthur has 4 decisions.
Human decisions.
He also has offspring.
Good point. That is a very good point.
Okay, I feel like this is the moment where... Okay, so now that we've I feel like we've reached a point... This is the point where we have to roll the dice.
Yeah, I figured.
So, let me get to the actual...
I can sit up first.
Alright.
Convince someone?
Get the book. Grab your book. Grab the dice. You're going to have to roll plus heart. Because heart is the thing you have no links for.
Of course.
Yay!
Look in the book. Go ahead and look up your stat in the book. There, so...
Oh.
Okay, so roll -1. Okay. On a 7 to 9. Alright, on a hit, when you're tested by the Miss of Avalon, roll plus your stat with the fewest links. On a hit, you pass their trials while learning more about yourself. Choose one. Explain how you're going to improve yourself and mark it 2 experience. Explain how you've changed yourself and exchange 2 stats. Or explain how you were wrong about yourself and lose a playbook move and gain a different playbook move.
Oh my.
Alright, so how have you changed yourself? Since
right now I'm more worried about my bonds with my friends than I am about my duty.
All right. So what 2 stats are you going to change to reflect that? You basically get to switch 2 of your stats around.
Okay.
Mastery and heart. Oh wait, that would.
I don't really know if mastery is the right choice to move down.
Mastery is my +2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch dark and heart.
Okay. So go ahead and we'll get a pencil eventually.
Yeah.
What's your dark?
0. Heart is her lowest stat.
Heart is my lowest.
Oh, I see. You have a penalty in heart. Okay.
Yeah. Heart is my -1. Mastery is +2, and then light and dark are 0.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm just here. All right, but also since you rolled on a 7 to 9, you pass, but barely. Choose 1. Take -1 on going until others help you resolve it. You must choose either your sense of value has been shattered, you question your role in things to come, or you are faced with the worst part of yourself and can't get past it.
What were the 3?
Your sense of value has been shattered. You question your role in things to come, or you are faced with the worst part of yourself and can't get past it.
Question, role, and things to come.
Okay. Alright, so why don't we kind of role play out that kind of thing, like... And here, it's just like, Laura, please. He kind of gestures to the gateway. Come with me back to Camelot.
My friends need help.
You're not the one who can help them. Not written, so shall it not be.
And why does everything have to be written?
What? That was an in-character what?
I know, I'm thinking. Not everything has to be written.
Aura, can nothing I say change your mind from this self-destructive path?
Guess not.
Fine, it is your decision, but just so I know, you don't belong here. You are not part of this. He just walks to the gateway, and then the mist kind of come crashing in, and we cut back down to the Crystal Caverns. Where Morgana's just kind of looking at Janox quizzically as like,
he's a piece of meat.
We got intimate. We just really had some. There's just some tension between us.
Well,
I hope you know that I'm cringing out of character. Like,
I know exactly. I am playing up this. She doesn't need to know our actual relationship. For all we know, I would be the perfect fate for you. If she doesn't have to know what Laura
Thank you for the
actually
idea.
did.
Actually, I was kind of like
I'll
wondering where
play
to
it
go
up.
with this, but using you as bait, that is ideal. All right, well, congratulations. You've gone from expendable to bait.
Whoa, bait!
Yes, well, if you two are as passionate about one another as you describe, I mean, surely she'll come to your rescue, will she not?
Well, I also don't like to say I should tie myself down to just one woman as well. I mean, you're pretty cute too. I give her like a wink.
Sorry, not my type.
Oh, I thought you were a girl liked a good bad boy.
You are anything but a bad boy.
What? I'll have you know, I've done lots of bad things. I've been memory wiping people. I've done all sorts of stealing and other thefts. I have done plenty of bad things.
You have the ability to wipe memory.
Crap! I shouldn't have said that.
I like how she is just completely incidentally manipulating you. Like, in character, she is totally pumping you for information, but out of character, not by intention. You?
Well, since I'm in such a sharing mood, can I at least get your name, miss?
Of course. Surprised she hasn't mentioned me before. Especially to one she's so intimate with. I am Morgana.
Morgana? Oh. Oh, you're that one. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like two are not the best.
You are the second one of her little followers I've encountered.
Oh, who else have you met?
He never gave me his name, but I did leave him as a lamp. So.
Oh, that was you? I thought I'd laugh. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny.
Yes. But it was more of just a test, an experiment. But now, please, tell me more about your gift of memories. And cut over to Zeistent. Because that was a coincidentally good segue. Like, I was not planning that. So yeah, you find yourself deep in the mists. Apparently, the other two behind you didn't keep up or got turned in the wrong direction, but...
Or into lamps.
No one got turned into lamps here.
Not this time.
Not this world.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get this over with. I'm still somewhat sober.
You kind of keep walking. Eventually, the mist starts lifting, and you find yourself in, like, an open field. It's just this beautiful fake glen. You see little sprites flitting around, and it's just very beautiful and peaceful.
Huh. I guess this isn't so bad. We could use a tavern or something, but I can get used to this. I'll keep on walking.
Yep. You hear behind you the sound of heavy breath and frantic running.
Okay, that type of heavy breath, I was like, oh my.
Like, no, more like panicked running.
Yeah.
Fearful.
I'll turn it around.
You see Janox running towards you. This is not the actual Janox for the meta perspective, but it is, as far as Zeistent is concerned, it's Janox.
I mean, I gathered that from Janox is not playing Janox, and Zeistent is hearing stuff.
Yes. I was just
making
it clear.
Zeistent's like, I knew things would work out. Hey, Janox.
We have to get out of here. This whole world is going to cease to be in like a minute or two. We have to get back to the ship.
I thought we had time. What happened?
It's gotten worse. Merlin managed to pull me out before we had a chance to. The rest of us got lost in mist. He sent me back over here to find you and
to find me and not the others.
Well, any of you. You're just the first one I found. But I don't think we have enough time together because that mist. It does stuff to you. I don't know if we could get the other ones out in time. Oh, we just gotta get out here. Like you're one of the captains. The ship will beam you up from just about anywhere.
This is really. We can't just leave them. Damn it.
I know, but it's like we can't. If we give up, if we give up ourselves to do it, like what's the And like, I know you feel bad about what you did, but I forgive you for it. All right, it's water under the bridge. But if we die or cease to exist, I don't know what's waiting for me on the other end, and I doubt what's waiting for you is any better. Like, I want to save them, but it's out of our ability to do so.
All right. Janox, I am temporarily making you captain of the ship.
Alright, I think this is the point where we're going to have you roll.
Alright.
Alright, looking at your links here, you can roll anything but dark.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a one-note character right now.
Yeah. Alright, so let me look at my stats. I think light would probably be the thing that...
Yeah, this sounds like light the most.
So, -1. Huzzah. I think I get EXP for rolling at my lowest thing, though.
You're not making a link here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you fail, you still get EXP, but...
Yeah. Alright. Seven.
Okay. Like, if you want, you can spend a link to try to reroll that too.
Sure. I'll spend a link. Let me look at my ones here. You know, ironically, I think I might spend my Janox link for this.
Alright. You'll have plenty of chances to rebuild that link next episode, I'm assuring you.
So, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll one more die. Just one die.
It's very thematically appropriate. I use my link for Janox to in this psychological trial about meeting Janox.
I fucked up the thing. Well, how do I roll?
Either die would not have changed the result. So
okay. So.
All right. So on a hit, you pass the trials while learning more about yourself, choosing one. Explain how you are going to improve yourself and mark 2 experience. Explain how you've changed yourself and exchange 2 stats. Or explain what you are wrong about yourself and lose a playbook move to gain a different playbook move.
Okay. Oh man, this is a tough choice. Sorry, what was the first one again?
Explain how you're going to improve yourself and mark 2 experience.
That is the easy option if you don't like swapping things around.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that one, or like the swapping things around, because I'm like, you know, I'm maybe not as much of a bastard as I think I am.
Yeah, because basically you can either swap your stats, exchange a playbook move for a different one, or mark 2 experience.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to mark 2 experience for. Yeah, I think. I was going to say for now, but then I was like, no.
All right, how are you going to improve your? What in this test makes you think about how you're going to improve yourself, or how are you taking steps to start improving yourself?
I think I'm going to kind of be more. Well, basically, I'm self-sacrificing myself to find the others. So, like,
okay,
I think that's kind of the.
This sounds like the changed yourself of like less of a bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's still both ways. Like you're improving yourself in the sense that you're actually going to care about the team.
Yeah.
So okay, so go ahead and mark 2 experience. On a 7 to 9, you pass but barely. Take -1 ongoing until others help you resolve it. So you get to choose one of the following: your sense of value has been shattered. you're questioning your role in things to come, or you are faced with the worst part of yourself and can't get past it.
I think my sense of value has been shattered.
Ooh. Okay. All right, so let's kind of roll with those two things in mind. Let's resume the scene and kind of role play out the results of this. So.
And just note, I've leveled up.
Okay, cool. Well, you'll pick that once we switch back over to Genox Prime.
Mhm.
Wait, Captain? Genox is responding to you. Last thing you said is you declared.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I heard Genox Prime, so I was like, okay, we're moving to her. Okay.
No. That's saying when we switch to name, you can do your level up, but we're gonna roll out the scene.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah.
Captain?
Yes, only temporarily, and only till for the worst case scenario, which seems like now. But I'm going to go find the others. You go save yourself.
Wait, no, you're gonna cease to exist in even a way that I don't even know if you can ever come back from. Don't do this. You don't have to do this. I forgave you.
I know, and I'm happy to hear that, but I'd rather not exist than have the others not exist, if that makes sense.
And with that, the field, the Janox, and everything dissolve into wisps of mist, and you find yourself alone in the fog with your thoughts. Meanwhile, our comic relief.
For the moment, yep.
So how much did you tell about your abilities?
I tried to keep it vague. Okay. I was probably I was more trying to learn more about her, if anything. I'm probably like, well, before I tell you more about me, I mean, there's so much we got. If I'm going to bare my heart to a new individual, a new girl, I probably want to learn a little bit more about her. You know, that's how you do it in personal relationships.
I can't believe it. I'm missing Lancelot. Why am I missing him?
Come on, babe.
You didn't flirt with her?
Hey,
it was
simple. Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I can't, care about the person I'm with. Come on. I've learned enough problems in the past of just, not talking things out with people.
Look, she just kind of like, look, I've opened myself up to people before, and I've gotten hurt. Especially by people like my brother. Long story on that one.
Oh.
But some of the worst betrayals there. So I gotta keep myself safe. And I don't know. You seem to be the kind of, if you're the person who's willing to dump Lara that quickly, I don't know if you're the person who's going to commit enough for me here.
No, that's completely understandable. That's completely understandable.
But maybe if you can do something for me, like just a show, I'm not gonna ask you to hurt any of your friends here. You're gonna help them in some sort of way if you do this.
Oh. Well, I will entertain the idea.
The idea. See, Laura may think she's fighting for the right side, but honestly, it's that creep Merlin. She has such issues with him.
Yes, I've heard about her daddy issues with him.
Yeah, but she is so desperate for his approval that she has convinced herself that he is the one that she needs to follow. And I'm thinking, you have a gift of memory here. Maybe you could help her forget those things. And I'm sure that, she is a burgeoning sorceress. I know more than a few tricks that I could teach her. I'd gladly take her under my wing, so you wouldn't have to worry at all what's happening to her.
So you want me to cut her ties to Merlin?
I think it's better that way. Healthier. I mean, isn't it better just to forget? And that's the line we cut over to Sohoy with.
Yep,
I'm on fire with the segues.
Like, boy.
To forget? Like Sohoy.
Like Sohoy!
Oh, okay. I gotta get off my ego cloud here a little and actually run this now. So, Sohoy, you are wandering through the mists. You've lost both Zeistend and Laura. What's kind of going through your head right now?
I mean, he's probably should be worrying about them, but instead he's just worrying way too much about himself. He saw, what was his name? The other master, the one we know the name of.
Master Leonel?
Leonel, yeah. I was going to use the wrong word. And so he's thinking of him like Master Leonel. Doesn't seem like a good guy, but he's friendly. But he also, almost destroyed the world. He says that everything's going to be fine. Is that just how it is? Is that all there is to it? Is there? Yeah. So he's dwelling on that.
As your thoughts are kind of echoing out, and you hear basically in your own voice, which always sounds weird when you hear your own voice, but saying, "You're pathetic," and you see what looks like yourself, but different.
Right. Different hairstyle.
Clothing that looks similar to scraps that you've had around yourself. He holds himself differently.
Yeah, stands differently. Probably different eye shape if this were anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the wide-eyed eyes. No. He's got angular eyes.
Yeah.
I can't hear.
What?
Red's saying anything?
Yeah, Red's been saying stuff, so you might want to reconnect there. I hope you were still able to hear all the Janox stuff there.
Oh, I was.
Okay.
I mean, am I just too quiet?
She just lost.
Oh, no,
okay. She had some tech issues here.
That's good. That's good. Well, I'm worried about volume.
Went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, good. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, he just kind of walks out to the mists, and you see, you notice that he's similar to what you saw on Millen. He has a kind of a sash with a thing that holds a book in it. This one though you see it's got dark chains bound around, kind of glowing around it, kind of holding it shut. As opposed to the light ones around Millen's book.
Yes.
So he says, "You're pathetic," and kind of walks into view. What do you do?
You're pathetic.
Wow. You're truly a sage there.
You're pathetic, though.
Only because I'm you. And I'm stuck with you. Because somehow you have my life.
So?
Maybe I want it back so I can actually do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, which supposed to do you're supposed to do? Maybe it's the one where you have friends who betray them. Maybe it's the one where you make everybody forget everything. Is it the one where you end the world? How about the one where you end the world? I like that one.
I didn't end the world here.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Just the guy you were following ended the world, and the other guy you were following also really didn't seem too intent on not ending the world.
Look, I didn't betray anyone. I was betrayed. I was cast aside when it was convenient. We were cast aside. And no, I don't necessarily...
I'm like, well, it sounds like we might have deserved it.
I served loyally.
Which loyally do we serve, right? One or the other. They don't like each other too much if you didn't notice.
No. You know what happened? One Kate took me in after I was cast out. Don't trust him either, though, at this point. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Maybe I'm not too far gone.
Dean, like I said, tried to end the world. It's like everything's gonna be all fine. Is that all it was? And then, like, you can't trust whether or not. And I start just sort of pacing and ranting. And you can't trust what he's saying to you now because, oh, hey, you in the past chose to decide. Did I choose to decide? Did he want to? Maybe he's just more prophecies. Maybe it's just more someone told him once to do it, and so he did it.
I don't know why he did it. All I knew is that I was angry, and he was willing to help. But I guess even he couldn't help against our former master's curse. Yeah. I guess you can think of him as your dad because in the end he created you. Sucks, doesn't it?
I don't know if you noticed, all my friends are kind of short on dads.
I mean,
Yes, we are.
not wrong.
There were only one of them has an actual father, and she hates him.
You weren't wrong.
Oh wow, that was. Oh, okay, you know what, Red? Just mark experience for that. Just mark it. We'll just call it that and the Silas with a silent X. Together, that's
right.
Just one experience for you. That's just wow.
That was pretty good. 10 out of 10 reaction there.
I'm like, no, I can't trust any of them. They're either ending the world or erasing people's memories or killing people on a whim or crap like that.
Look, I need to come back. I need to be the one here. I know the truth of the Lux logos. I know about the tyranny of light.
So Hoy is just kind of like I don't know, maybe.
I'm sorry, you have to go. You're not me. You shouldn't be here.
This is a terrible thing to drop on Sohoy at this moment.
Yeah, well.
In angst land.
Yeah. That's kind of the point of this mist. The mist are not telling you what you want to know.
I know. This is just this.
I feel like with those words is where we're gonna have the dice hit the table here. I feel
okay.
Like that kind of defines where this ends. So roll either plus mastery or plus dark.
I mean, dark is the lowest one. Is the thing? Am I supposed to be rolling my lowest one?
You're supposed to be You're supposed to be rolling whatever stat you have the fewest links of. Since you only have one dark link and one mastery link, it could be either one.
It's probably got to be dark then, because like I've had other mastery links in the past, but I haven't had any other dark links.
All right. It's your choice. Then.
Even though that's literally like roll -1. 4.
You want to burn a link to roll that 1?
No.
Okay.
My character is. I'm being tested, and someone is saying you don't deserve to exist, and so I was like, yeah.
All right. So first off, mark experience because that is a failed roll.
Yay.
You're not gonna gain any insight into yourself from this encounter, and I get to choose from that list of problems you're gonna have.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I feel like I am.
This really is the way this conversation went. He really does not have any new insight on himself, as far as he's concerned. He just like if you'll notice, he almost treats like Silas like he is not there because like there's no other way he could be there. Come on.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, I have to say, your sense of value has been shattered, is what we're going to go with for this one.
Sense of value. What does sense of value mean? Like self-worth?
Yeah, like what value you find in yourself has been, any sense of value you had in yourself has been shattered.
Mm.
Like, you are in a place where you, like, what good am I kind of thing. Like, you were just told that you shouldn't exist, so... Like, as much as I want to do you are faced with the worst of yourself and can't pass it, but the way you've been running this is you've been kind of heeding what it says, and like you are hit hard with that.
Yeah. The problem is that this isn't really what's wrong with Sohoy. It's more like this isn't Sohoy's actual fault. None of this is Sohoy's fault, but he's letting it affect him.
Yeah. The
what
idea of the test is to deal with
played.
Whether you versus who the person you were before. That's kind of what's being tested here.
Right. Even if it is the person I know before, it's unclear.
Okay, I got what the things was. Can I have a redo on mine then? Because I thought it was like, oh, what the thing I value is no longer.
No.
This is the reason why I was questioning it. Is like it seemed like it meant something different when Zeiston took it.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That was what I intended. I'm sorry if it was intended not translate. You are welcome to change it.
The other two.
Question your role in things to come, or you are faced with the worst part of yourself and can't get past it.
Oh, I guess faced with the worst part of myself and can't get past it seems better for Zeiston, I think.
Like, yeah, and like, all right, for Rad, do you think that I'm going to ask your opinion here because, like, I get the final choice here because you did miss, but
right.
Do you think your sense of self-value has been shattered is the best one for Sohoy in this situation?
Yeah, he probably isn't going to do anything different from it. It's just like, at least not immediately.
Well, yeah, no, these are meant to be more setting up the stuff for our interlude episodes.
Right.
These are going to be stuff you guys kind of work through.
Right, but his path isn't going to change, mostly because he doesn't have a path before, and there's not a conclusive path out of it. And what's the third option?
You are faced with the worst part of yourself and can't get past it.
Yeah, like I said, he's not really like he's. I guess the worst part of himself is the part that doesn't understand it, is actually absolutely terrified of what came before now. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like that, but self-worth could also fit.
I'm gonna want to say, I think actually I'm gonna change it to the worst parts of yourself is gonna be what I go with, because I feel like there's more interesting story than I guess it's thing is like I feel like the best thing for you is to be like you're struggling with who you were.
Yeah. That he does not know who he is and who he was, and what does that mean for who he is, and who he is almost nothing, and who he is like is what I am good. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. He's faced with the worst part of himself, which is his self-doubt and his lack of understanding of himself.
Yeah, and basically the mists kind of close in on you as you're just kind of I was going to say you're kind of crouching,
out of
grabbing,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you just kind of pass out.
Yeah.
So, cutting back to the crystal caves and things with some more levity here.
Mm-hmm.
So, how have the negotiations gone on trying to convince you to wipe Lara's memories?
I'm imagining I'm trying to convince her I'm interested in fulfilling it if she'll let me free, but I honestly probably am not going to do it. I mean, I literally took a bullet to basically get Lara's memories preserved.
Yeah, so, okay, then roll plus heart, because you're definitely going to have to try to convince her on that.
Yay, heart, my best stat. Hooray for me. That's plus 3.
You charming little bugger.
Sorry, it's technically my best stat, but, memory being awkward.
Yeah, and don't forget to look out for those ones you roll. Right, I can't use the mouse.
Oh, apparently, if you accidentally capped it.
I was trying to move with the keyboard mouse, and it's not the right mouse. Oh, there it is.
There we go. 12. Yeah, that's a pretty solid roll.
Alright. You string her along. She probably just thinks you don't
You know
have
what?
the... She's gonna... I'm gonna like, she doesn't think you have the acumen to be deceptive enough to fool her.
Yeah, she might hear my thing and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, to be honest, you seem pretty good. I could totally see, if you're willing to take care of it properly, I think that, this could work out pretty well. Back of my head, oh, this is a bitch.
This is a bitch?
The woman.
Okay.
The woman is a bitch.
I wasn't sure if it was the situation. Jane?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Also, sorry if I got a little explicit there for a moment.
No, I was just making sure I was hearing you correctly.
And understand.
Yeah,
I was trying to understand
the fact that I know
correctly.
this woman is not good news. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm not gonna let you out quite yet, but we'll go to meet her, and then, she'll see you there, give you a perfect opportunity to do your dirty deed. You bad boy, you. Her heart is clearly not into that. Like, seriously, it is. Yeah, no, like.
And we're both bringing each other along for a moment. That makes sense.
Yeah. And you gotta just snaps her fingers, and you start floating in the air. And this way, please. Not like you have much choice. So, meanwhile on the island, Zyson and Lara, you come out of the mist and you see an unconscious Sohoi laying in the middle of a grassy field. Actually, no, you come out of the mist and you're on a beach again. It looks like you're on the edge of that same lake you just crossed, with the ferryman.
I'm like, God damn it! We walked all that way and we didn't move anywhere.
But you do still see an unconscious Sohoi laying in the middle of the sand.
I'm just gonna make my chains poke him, make sure he's alive.
And he seems to be breathing.
All right, go wrap him up in my chains and hold him on my back.
What does Laura do while this is going on?
Oh, did Tyson actually remake his choice?
Yeah, he chose the face the worst.
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you just came out of the mist and you're on the beach and you see an unconscious Soy and Zyson is levitating him. So
Zyson's was like, okay, let's agree to not talk about what our things were.
So yeah, but Zyson, you also see Lara just kind of walking out of the mist as well. So everyone sees each other.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to look to Laura. So are we in agreement to not talk about what happened?
What happened?
Exactly.
And this is what we call healthy coping, not...
So yeah, Zyson's going to drag Sohoy on his back and start walking. Come on, let's find Janox.
Oh, you mean this? And you just kind of see, what magical flair does Morgana have? Like, you know, like Maleficent has, like, the green flame thing going on.
You think?
Because that's what she appears in, is a clearly Morgana magical effect.
Oh, how about feathers?
No.
Okay.
Are her eyes glowing?
Okay, I just didn't know if there was any more.
Not from what I know of.
Okay, so it's we'll just say what kind of color of the glow kind of thing.
They like glow like yellow.
All right, so any kind of a golden glow. Just Morgana steps out, holding out a levitating Janox in a magic bubble. Looking for this. Your precious beloved, Lara.
My beloved.
I'm like kind of like, I don't know where he's levitated, but I'm trying to like wink at Lara to give her. Get her to maybe go along.
Oh, this helps. There's literally a gif of her eyes glowing.
Okay.
Yes, he was asking if there's anything more flashy that she does when she shows
No,
up.
that's fine. That's enough for. I can just do that because, like I said, the color is definitely what I was picturing. So yeah, golden. They get a flash of golden light. She just appears. So this is the one you have lain with, right? But that's what this one has told me in great detail.
What? I haven't played with any of them.
A attempt to convince someone for player character.
All right, you can do that. They don't have to follow along, but you give them rewards for they can either get a carrot or a stick. So roll plus heart.
Ooh, him?
Janox is trying to convince you to play along.
Play along.
Since like, go on.
Oh, Jane, you gotta lose a link.
Oh, crap! That's a one. No. No. Oh boy.
We're gonna lose.
Oh, I thought I would delete the links. Yeah, I thought I had a screenshot of all my links.
Yeah, you posted it up earlier in the chat, but you have Forgotten Master, Jackson, Lara, Zyson, Stitch, Maleficent, Jafar, Darth Maul, Alt Merlin, and Sohoy.
Well, I'm trying to figure out of all the Heartling. Ironically, like using Lara's Heartling in the situation seems to be fitting.
You could also spend one of your locked links to try to re-roll that one. Because you don't lose locked ones when you spend them. And if you roll something other than a 1, you don't have to lose a link.
Oh yeah, well I definitely unlocked my link. It's looking at it, which yeah. Which ones do I have locked? Let me double check.
Forgotten Master and Jackson.
I'm definitely spending my lock on Forgotten Master.
Those aren't locked at all.
I got the little glowy symbol on my end.
Because according to my master list, it's Laura, Zeiston, Stitch, and Sohoy.
Oh, okay. I see it now. We need another color than black for the locked ones.
Or I could spend my link to re-roll that one, at least for Laura's, because that feels very fitting for the situation.
So yeah, you spent the link, so go ahead and roll the die. Exclamation mark 1d6 for the code.
Oh,
right.
Oh, that's right.
Either way, neither of them is a 1, but I'm going to give you the 2 just because,
Oh, I see.
Because I literally told you what to type in there, and then you just still typed in slash roll.
Okay.
I should probably set up a macro to do reroll so that we can just do that instead of.
Yeah, we should set up that macro eventually.
All right.
For the moment.
For PCs, choose one. If they do it, they mark experience, or if they refuse, they lose a link.
Oh, I'm totally giving her experience if she goes along.
Okay. So if you play along with it, you will get to mark a point of experience.
Okay.
So what are you going to do now that I have at least your physical lover?
Zyson's trying to hold back Snickers.
Your physical lover.
Roll save, Zeiston.
Zyson can't hold all this candy. Anytime now. That's no. That was Morgana to Genox.
Oh. Sorry, what was she saying?
Anytime now.
Trying to convince.
So, what's going on, lover boy?
Oh. Well, random captured by a beautiful woman. Gotta tell my secrets a little bit.
Well, at least you didn't get turned into a lamp.
Oh, that's where I recognize you from. You look different.
Yeah.
You look like the chains from your head.
Don't worry, I got another chain for you.
Not again.
1 second here. All you missed was Dyson saying, "I got another chain for you."
That's about accurate. I was just laughing at his terrible pun.
Right. Can someone else talk just to make sure that the thing is working for us?
Hello.
Okay.
Good.
It's working.
All right. So, I'm sure you do. You are not part of my business here, so kindly and most emphatically, shut up.
Look. At least if we do what your part is, we're gonna have to work together a little bit, okay?
Fine, just do your part of the agreement.
All right. We have to go up to her and stuff in order to do this. It takes a little bit.
I can't help but think she might be getting suspicious. As we are literally as we are sitting here whispering.
Well, what I'm going to do is I will walk up to Laura and go, well, I think there needs to be a little change in perspective here. And what I will share with Laura, instead of erasing her memories with Merlin, I will share what happened down in the cavern. And basically, one of the agreements I imagine me and Morgana came from that if I swear Laura's loyalty to her instead of Merlin, that she would have hopefully agreed to come along and help figure out this whole prophecy of the Lux Logos or whatever.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say this happens. I don't feel like rolling is terribly important here. So you just get the memories of implanted of you what happened. Probably don't feel too. You probably have mixed feelings about Janox right about now.
Probably a little bit.
I am at this point kind of playing along.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what exactly is happening at this point.
Basically, Morgana believes that Janox is going to erase your memories of Camelot.
All right.
In order
to.
So
nothing's actually happened yet.
No, he didn't. Instead, he just basically Janox put the memories in your head.
Yeah.
Of the
conversation.
Of their entire interaction with each other.
Okay.
Especially emphasizing the part where, quote, if I erase your memories and, make you her apprentice, quote unquote, that she will hopefully be cooperative on our attempt to figure out this whole prophecy of the Lux Logos and all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, so you know what? Since Laura's trying to figure out what's going on, do you want to try to deep dive on the situation?
Yeah.
I feel like this is.
I feel like.
Go ahead and roll plus heart, which is 0 now for you. Much better than it was before. Okay, what'd you roll there? Oh, you rolled 2 3s. Ow. That's not even good for a reroll.
Yeah.
On a miss, the GM tells you something you wish wasn't true.
Oh dear.
And I actually know exactly what it is.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna take the miss.
Yep. So mark it. Note that's 2 XP I think you've gotten today. Yeah. On top of the 2 you're going to get from that. So you might have a new move or 2.
It's pretty sweet.
Considering I just got 2 XP.
You've gotten a total of 4 today.
I'm getting a total of 4? Yeah, I've leveled up.
Okay, we'll figure that out after this, because I feel like I don't intend this to actually go out into a fight. This is just going to be... I don't know. I don't intend anything. Let's see how this goes.
Speaking of new moves, I actually got one. You and I are alike. When someone does not have your best interests at heart and tries to take advantage of you, roll light. On 10+, you are able to see through their act and immediately take upon action their upper hand in the situation. On a 8 or 9, it costs you take harm or spend a link.
All right.
Would that apply for this? Or?
Not yet, because mostly she is ignoring you.
Okay.
So.
I just wasn't sure, because it sounded like she was trying to take advantage of the group.
Yeah, she is. Like, it is a borderline, but I'm going to kind of see like that. So, what do you say once you have implanted the memory in Laura, Jane?
All right. I'll give her like a snap in front of her face, just kind of for show to go. All right. It should be good, miss.
Good. Then I have no more need for you. And that's
really?
And that's the information that you realize now that you wish wasn't true. You know Morgana, so in those memories, you know her MO, especially when dealing with pretty dumb men.
Yes.
She has been intending from the beginning just to kill off Janox.
Yeah.
And you just got Janox back. It is.
Why does everyone?
Don't worry, Sohoy will be able to help in the fight. Oh wait.
If you want to start becoming conscious, you are welcome to do so at any point. But
Zyson uses you as a club.
You know what? No. I does Zyson do that? It's like, seriously, I am 100% okay with you doing that.
Yeah, he's wrapped up in chains, so it's gonna be a heavy thump. Like, he's gonna swing Soihoi at her.
I'm going to say because the fact that you're wielding Soihoi, this has to be a strike to subdue.
Okay.
So
that's mastery.
Yeah, mastery. That's what it was.
Well, that's my best thing now. Well, that's a 6. I'm gonna spend something to re-roll that one, I think.
Okay.
I will spend my... let's see, what do I have? I think I have a Dark Link with Morgana.
Yes, you do.
I do. I will spend my... Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna spend my Dark Link with Soihoi here. He's helping me.
Okay. Channel the Soihoi into the Soihoi.
Sure.
Ah,
that's a 6. Aha, Soihoi, you helped me.
So yeah, that bumps you up to a 9. Oh, no. That's your total. Let me look at the actual. It's glaring.
11.
11. Okay, you get to choose 2 from the strike to subdue list.
All right, let me quickly look at that.
You do inflict some harm onto Morgana.
Okay.
Harming Soul.
All right.
Like this.
Okay. Is there anything I can actually take from them? That's the question.
It could be anything. It could even be metaphorical things. You could be the fact that you could take Janox, for example.
Yeah, sure. I'll take Janox, and I will. Should I force a change of location or de-escalate the situation? I think de-escalate the situation would probably be the thing that I can physically do in this situation.
Okay. So, you basically, because of your brazen act of wielding a Keyblade wielder, you have completely caught her off guard because you were just disregarded completely, and her concentration on the hold spell on Janox shatters, and basically, as she kind of knocks away, she's like, "Fine, be that way." And you see her grab a green orb and just vanish.
Well, like I said, everything worked out. We got Janox back.
So you start waking up now.
Okay.
You are currently in chains and being wielded in a way reminiscent of a baseball bat. Zeistend.
Okay.
Magically.
It really depends on where I am to say where my reaction is.
I imagine you're just upside down, like being held by chains, like.
What?
Oh, Soihoi, you're awake now. You're just gonna loosen the chains.
Well, I land on my head. What's going on?
Ran into evil witch lady who turned me into a lamp. She tried to betray Janox. Janox is back, by the way.
There's a lot of betrayals.
Hi.
Hi. There's a lot of betrayals going on.
Welcome to my world. Literally.
Can I not be in your world?
Or maybe you guys can get on with your business so you can stop being in mine.
Who says this?
A lady who has emerged from the lake.
A lady from the lake? A lady in the lake? I can't figure out what that means. No.
Okay, just to make sure, you're not Calypso, right?
No. We're not on speaking terms.
Okay.
Well, that's an interesting story, but not relevant at this point.
You may call... I am known as Nimue. And I assume that the reason you're here is you're looking for a sword to replace the one in the stone, to bring an end to the paradox that rips forth the sky and showers us with nothingness. Am I right?
Yes.
Wow, you're really good at this.
Yes, I know. I make Merlin look like a cheap fortune teller. To be fair, he is. Always going on. Burden of prophecy. Yada, yada, yada. He'd be really annoying if he wasn't destined to be so pathetic.
So, you can know, what, the future?
I know what I need to know.
So, what do you need to know about me?
That I should slap you.
Alright, I'm going to just be over here.
Projected.
She just kind of pulls, she pulls some, like, a stream of water into midair, and it just kind of forms into a sword. And just kind of it falls into the sand. I believe this is the object that will right what has been set wrong.
At least we can hope so.
Yeah. Looks like it.
That would be it.
So I will give each of you a small piece of advice. Since you did make it through in some form, relatively intact through the trials.
Sohoy is avoiding any looking at her, kind of like trying to look away, you know.
And basically what I'm going to do, because we are kind of running out of time and I actually want to really think about what this was, because I completely forgot about these scenes.
I mean the scenes where I got my keyblade?
Basically, she is going to whisper something in each of your ears that will be revealed at the start of next episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
In addition, I will grant each of you a boon. Because you lot will need it. I am really making all the powerful female characters just like exasperated and very sassy, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, to be fair, that's kind of how our group, makes people feel, I assume.
Yes, that is true. Right. You, Dame Laura, I give you a gift of a loan from your future. She goes she kind of grabs behind you and pulls it forward.
Yep.
And there is a keyblade in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
This is a gift from what is yet to come. I advise you to be sure to return it, lest you not have it in a time when it is truly needed. And she just kind of hands it actually to you.
Okay.
So Dyson just kind of arcs an eyebrow at that, like, huh. Confusing, but okay.
Okay.
It makes sense in context, but it's a lot of stuff we've talked about this off air, so.
Yeah.
No, I kind of understand, like, the whole, like, how I understand how it works with space-time shit, but
okay.
Zyston doesn't, so.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched enough Homestuck to know how time travel works.
Right.
Watch?
I mean, there are a lot of animations.
To be fair, you don't. It's more like you don't just watch. It's also read. So much reading.
Yeah, so much reading.
Okay. For you, co-captain Captain Zeisend.
Co-captain Captain.
I offer you this, and she gives you a small knotted string. A wind,
Thanks.
a fortunate wind tied up for an emergency.
Dyson's just like, this is the jar of dirt gonna help?
Except for this is actually magical.
Yeah.
Only untie it when it seems all hope is lost.
All right, I will. I'm trying to think of what do I do with the string. I'll
pockets. Come on.
Pockets.
Yeah, I'll put it in my pocket. I guess
Pockets.
I mean, we are Kingdom Hearts characters. We should have plenty of pockets.
I know we have plenty of zippers.
She looks at she looks over at Janox and say, "See, I'm sorry, since you did not wander through the mists, there is no boon for you at this time."
Oh, that's all right.
Though I'm sure that the knowledge I whispered into your ear is very important and will become relevant very soon.
That knowledge alone is already plenty.
And she
You're not gonna pull a Gimli and ask for a lock of her hair?
And she turns to Sohoi and kind of kneels down. To you, noble Sohoi, I give you the gift of my waters. They may take you to where you need to go. And she just kind of gives kind of a motherly kiss on Sohoi's forehead.
Sohoi looks like, probably flushes red, looks crazy abashed, and he's just like, thanks.
I mean, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much of a looker is she?
How much what?
She is Fae, like Fae beauty, like otherworldly beautiful.
Obviously, supernatural Fae beauty. Okay.
So from a scale to 1 to 10, she's a 15.
Or on a scale from 1 to 10, she's a Q.
Yeah.
It's like looking at supermodels, and it's like, this is beautiful, but it's not the same kind of axis of beautiful as you normally think of. Mm-hmm. It's a different axis.
Now hurry. I believe there is matters you must attend to here, lest things fall more askew.
Yeah. Boom, sword. All right, let's get going.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna run with this. Who picks up the sword?
I literally just said I picked up the sword.
Okay.
I was gonna pick it.
No. That's exactly who I wanted to pick it up. Yeah. So, in your hand it turns into a keyblade.
Wait.
That's not.
He picked up Excalibur.
Oh, right. Right, because Excalibur can turn into a keyblade.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You were using my.
Yeah,
I'm like, did I break it? Did you hear my Did you hear my muttering? Did you hear my in-character muttering?
Did you break it?
Did I break? Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure that came through.
Yeah.
I look down and go, I doubt this is a problem, right?
The king's a Keyblade wielder.
Yes?
Yes.
That's how you become king.
Magic sword, sure.
I mean, I always thought like the things were handed down by a different right of succession, but
different keyblades, different rights.
Magic swords are in Camelot tend to automatically mean Keyblade.
So, what? The Knights of the Round Table all have Keyblades?
No.
That really messes with like the whole.
Because they're the only ones with magic swords.
Yeah.
None of the others do.
I mean, I imagine it's only Arthur because, after all, even with the canonicalness of like the whole Keyblade War, meaning that Keyblades should be decent, pretty freaking rare. So everybody on the round table having a Keyblade?
No, it's Arthur and Lancelot.
So just the two of them.
Alright, that makes sense.
Just the two of them, yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll open next week with the. Basically, there's nothing else that's going to be challenging you in this world. We'll just kind of do a little epilogue, and then we'll have our vignettes.
Okay.
I feel like
this is also probably a world my character would want. Like I personally, maybe not my character, but I would want like a keychain from. But
oh yeah, no, it probably happens when you put the sword back in the stone.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out in between.
Okay.
So, all right. I guess before we go away here, though, links. Does anyone want to form new links?
Obviously, I've now interacted with Morgana. She seems to want to kill me. Maybe a small problem.
With Morgana already?
If you don't, I would say you better try to get one. Yeah, you don't actually have a link with her.
Okay, I'm gonna get my Dark Link. Oh, right, because I haven't interacted with her yet.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your Dark there while we'll talk to the other things. Okay,
roll my Dark Link?
Yep, roll plus your Dark.
Okay.
Anyways, can I make
links? I love the 4-minute Dark Link with that lady.
Let's resolve Rad first here, because he was talking first.
Yeah.
Can I make links with characters I didn't interact with?
If you have a reason to feel strongly about them in character, yeah.
I think after talking to the myself in curse form, I want a dark link with both of the two remaining of the 4 masters.
Okay, that is perfectly okay.
By the way, did I switch my heart and my dark?
Yep. So you have a -1 dark.
Okay, so that
mark experience, by the way, because you're trying to make a dark link.
That's 8.
Okay.
I would if I have a pencil.
Well, actually, you don't have to mark anything because
I'm back to what I was.
Yeah, basically, you looped around.
I looped around.
You got enough experience there to get a full level, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you as is. Your link move doesn't go off.
And I'm seeing what is my? I have a link with old, right?
I will tell you in a second here. I'm just going to. Okay. There's been a lot of dice rolling. I do not know what it's all for right now.
Okay. My first one is for finding with the first. Yeah, it's just me. The first one is for Forgotten Master, and the second one is for Leonold. Which, to be honest, this kind of makes sense because he's probably very certain that the Forgotten Master is a bad guy and hates him. Yeah. He's not as certain he hates Leonold.
Okay, I don't think I have a Merlin.
Okay.
I have one Merlin, but not.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you the. You just get the link with the Forgotten Master, and I'm going to say, right now, like you are distrusting of him, but unfortunately, it's just kind of like there is more to find. Your relationship with Master Leonold is trying to figure out what is actually going on, because at some point he did help. So I'm going to say you have a heart link for right now.
Okay.
I kind of want to make links with the group, but I don't know what exactly.
What's his name again? The second master?
Master Leon, basically Leon All. A-L.
Okay, Leonol. All right. I keep forgetting it, and I keep wanting to say the parody name from ProZD. Who are you, Master Lysanderoth? Oh, okay.
So, okay, what do you want to do, Zyson?
I kind of want to make links with the group, but I'm not sure what would like.
With people in the group, you might want to change links.
I don't have any. I mean, I have a link with Laura. That's about it. But everyone else.
Okay, I guess let's start with that. Like you two, do you think you still have? Do you think you still have a dark link with Laura?
I don't think so. I think we've moved to at least heart for Laura.
Okay, so go ahead and roll plus heart. Is it your best or your worst?
It is my neutral, I think.
Okay, then nothing extra happens in that. Oh, hey, for Sohoy, marks 2 experience, by the way. 3 experience there. For those link rolls.
Oh, wait.
Me? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Dark is your worst stat, so you mark experience. And because you failed one, you still...
you get another experience. Yeah. Okay.
I want to get a... So, right now, I think I want to actually... Yeah, a mastery link with Merlin.
Okay.
I'm going to roll for that.
Fine.
And I got 11 for changing my link with Laura.
Yep. If it wasn't already locked, it would have been locked.
10.
All right. So, what are you trying? You're trying to get a mastery link?
Yeah.
All right. So you get it, and you get to lock any link on anyone in the party.
I'll lock my link with them.
Oh, you already have a locked link with Dyson.
I don't know who I have locked links with.
Okay, so you have a locked link with
helping.
Sohoy, Archimedes, Zeistend, and that's it. Do you want to lock your dark link with Morgana?
Yes.
I feel like that one is pretty solid right now. Yeah. Alright. Any other rolls from Genox and
Well, as I said, I also wanted to form up similarly a dark link with Morgana.
Okay, so
I tried to be charming. I tried to, be reasonable and respectful to this woman. Maybe learn a little bit about this whole situation. And she decided she wanted to try and kill me until Tyson stepped in. Right. And I'm pretty freaking tired of people who I want to work with trying to kill me. So dark link all the way.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
What's my dark?
+2 because you have 3 dark. You have 3 dark links, so it's +2.
And I'm going to roll a light for Janox because I did just save them from being stabbed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I assume on the 12th, that means I have made my darkness with her.
Yep, and because you have made the link, and unfortunately due to the fact that your link move is a little weird, it doesn't actually go off. But you still get the link.
And
if I wanted to make her have a light link with me, so that way maybe she'll actually be willing.
You don't have that link move anymore.
Oh, dang!
All right, and this is what is this one for?
This was for a light link for Janox.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Well, at least I get 2 XP.
Maybe it was the bond you had on the beach.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of the few times because we're rolling so much here. I cannot think of anything off the top of my head. It just nothing goes off.
All right.
And do you want to do anything extra with Sohoi, or you are?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what Sohoi. I'll do a.
I don't know. We just changed a rivalry recently.
Yeah, but I used up my rivalry with you, so it's like. And I did try to show concern when you were knocked out, so.
You want to try for a light?
Link with all my party members, by the way?
I will tell you in a second here.
Okay.
Once.
Yeah, let's try a light link with Sohoi.
Alright, is light your worst
If
stat?
it's low. Yeah, it is my worst stat. Do I get another?
Every time you roll to make a link with light, mark XP.
Oh, this one succeeds.
Okay. What's your link move?
Oh, my link move.
Yeah, because that also goes off here because you rolled 10 plus.
Yeah, let's see here. Here we are. When you make a link with a character that has a link of a different type with you, gain +1 forward to the actions against them.
Okay, I have at least light or heart with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, making sure.
Okay, I accidentally added Lara in twice here, so I'll have to go in and manually edit that out because they're the same name now.
Where are you?
So I have a +1 versus Sohoi. Okay. I'll mark it down. Sohoi, not Sohoi.
Okay.
Oh, one more.
Okay.
It's not soy anything if you remember.
What?
Mastery link in Nimue.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I definitely like. That's interesting that it's like Nimue did it, and Nimue had something interesting to say to my character, and something that's going to have maybe long-term things. But I don't really feel like that. Like, first off, I already rolled 2 of them for 2.
And seeing as I'm rolling for mastery.
Yep. So you get it, and you can lock another link. It doesn't have to be on you.
Wait, so I can lock a link on somebody else's?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock the heart link. Dyson has it.
Okay, it's actually already locked.
Oh, it's already locked. Okay. I'm gonna lock. I'll lock my Merlin.
You are reaching like Janok level links here.
I know I have a lot of links.
And one last thing I do want to double check. Do I still have a link with Lara right now?
Yeah.
Let me.
Alright, just make sure I didn't because it was locked. So to make sure to rules for all that. So
I have a locked light. Yeah, I have a locked light link.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to say is after everything happens next time, everyone's spent lock links and health will be recovered. So, all right, but anyways, with that, we got to wrap here. So, as always, you can join our Discord with a link down in the description to chat with us and discuss channel or channel adjacent topics or what else you want to. You can follow us on Twitter at Tales Across to get updates from us and be notified when the channel goes live. Character art is done by friend of the show, Carl. Links below to their DeviantArt and Ko-fi account. Finally, like and subscribe to get future content and help us reach a wider audience. So, to those watching us in the past, present, and future, I don't have time for a joke. I'm tired. And good night.
Good night.
By the way,
I think you should edit the end card. So for now on.